Yeah, folks, here we are. We made it. It's gonna be a short one today, but I thought, we might as well push onwards. You know, it's gonna be a short one. Breaking up the end of the week, but what's going on? Let me get set up here. I think everything's looking good. Just noticed the Steam sale. Let's have a look at this. Um, the winter sale from now until 2nd of January. So yeah, kind of more a Christmas sale at that point, right? Winter sale. I guess because not everybody celebrates Christmas, right? So they don't want to. Oh, oh, what the fuck? Kind of cute. Sorry, I have a look at the Steam sale. This, yeah. Anyway, I could be showing you this, but it doesn't matter. This is interesting though. Is that all good? That's up. Yo, Scotty, how you doing? Of course, a very recently released game. Um, that's on my radar. Red Mage says it's amazing. Metaphor, Lee Fantasio. This just goes to show what was released like a month ago. Now it's in a Steam month, maybe 2 months ago. Now it's in the Steam sale with 25% off. So the moral of the story, guys, unless you've got, you're that cutting edge gamer where you need the new game as soon as it's released and you have that disposable income, don't buy games when they're released. Just don't do it. You're not doing yourselves any favors, right? That's what it seems like. Um, but who knows? Um, yeah, not. I mean, that's still too expensive for my taste, but you see what I'm saying, right? But yeah, I didn't score. I hope you good. Let's see if there's anything else interesting on there. I mean, it's plenty. It looks interesting, but interesting for an appropriate price. Sequel to Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, which is wild subtitle. 50% off. Still very expensive though. Yeah, I saw this float around as well. New Shin Megami Tensei 5 or V Vengeance game that's out, which is the progenitor series of the Persona series. Um, Again, this only got a little discount. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, 80% off. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure Stefan Murr played that. I'm sure Joho did for sure. It's just like whatever. I know there's like some big hullabaloo about their because there was recently like a Borderlands movie which was considered universally to be trash. Um, and I saw some statement from them the other day being like, "We're gonna do a wonderful, great job of Borderlands 4," and it's like, do we need a Borderlands 4? It's, I'm not. There's no offense. It's like it's such a basic video game series that it's like you don't need to be putting out more and more. What else we got here? The Binding of Isaac special edition, which is Rebirth. I assume that's a special edition. 67% off. That's quite cheap. I've heard very good things about Binding of Isaac. Let's jump out of me. Oh, Sea of Stars has got 30% off. Pretty cool. Darkest Dungeon 2 is half price. That's pretty cool. It's still a little expensive for my taste. I really enjoyed Darkest Dungeon, the first one, and I can only assume the second one's an improvement over the first one. It wasn't a perfect game though. It was so close to my sensibilities to being perfect. It just wasn't quite there. Tales of Arise, 63% off. I've heard that it's very good, but kind of also forgettable. Octopath Traveler 2, 50% off. But it's fantastic. Visions of Mana, 30% off. That's a Visions of Mana. I don't know if I know anything much about the Mana series. I only know Secret of Mana back in the day. But I know that was, again, another one of these games that's been out like less than 3 months and it's already been fucking discounted. That's the thing with video games, right? Which I feel people don't grasp necessarily. Is once they've made the game, it's not a product, right? For the sellers and the owners of the product, they have infinite copies. They don't have a physical product anymore. So literally any amount of money they get for a copy of their data, which they have infinite of, is pure profit for them after the fact, right? I think a lot of people don't realize this. It's like, wait, every game will go on sale, and not just a regular or 10% off sale, but go on a crazy 50+% sale at some point. And now, more and more nowadays, that's like, I say, like 1 month after release. You can be buying a video game 1 month after it's originally released for half the price you would have paid for it 1 month ago. Come on, guys. We gotta get these devs by the balls and be like, look, no, we want things on our terms. Actually, we'll give you money. I won't, but we gamers will give you money for the stuff you make, but you need to come correct with it. That's how I feel. Baldur's Gate 3 has got 20% off. It's still kind of expensive, but very interesting. Stellaris. It's a grand strategy game. I assume it's single player. Looks super hardcore sci-fi. 90% off. 3 rounds 50. I'll have to have a look at that at some point. Let me scroll back up here. Featured deep discounts. Let's see what shit they got for like super cheap. Super cheap. Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition. 95% discount. Yeah, I'm not the racing games. Assassin's Creed Origins, 90% off. Batman Arkham Origins, 90% off. I don't recommend that regardless. Oh, you're having a look yourself. Choo Choo Charlie's and Bramble the Mountain King. I've never heard of either of those games ever. Just scary. But that's cool. Hope you enjoy. Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, 90% off. That is a good game, but The Forest. Looks like open world survival game, first person. Okay, I mean, just looking at the preview, it's kind of interesting. £1.54. I mean, I could just have a little gander at that. I don't know. That's even some of the things are even in my budget. Right? Not that I can. I'm hurting for games to play, really, but okay, that seems to be all the super cheap games. State of Decay 2. I started playing that. It was on Xbox, and I was just kind of like, I just felt like I was going through the motions. I didn't really care enough about it. The game didn't feel solid enough for me to care about the mechanics that were presented. Anyway, don't need to worry about that. Let's get 2 hours of Fallout London in before the weekend. We need to try and progress. So we were doing the Vagabonds stuff. We're taking a slight sojourn from the main quest. We've come to like a bit of a crossroads in that where we have to make a decision one way or another. So I'm trying to put that off for as long as possible. Although I don't know how much longer we'll be able to put that off. We'll have to make a decision at some point. We switch over to the issues with the Vagabonds and the Isle of Dogs. And at the minute we're fully on board with helping the Vagabonds, even though I hate their leader, Sebastian Gaunt. And I'm not too impressed by a lot of their other members, honestly. I don't particularly like them. But for the sake of the game, we're going through it. They're, everything's in motion. So we helped a vet break our friend out of prison. And then they were like, Sebastian's, I need to come up with plans to attack, take the initiative and attack the Isle of Dogs. We can't be always reacting to them. We've got to be proactive. He got his lieutenants to come up with a bunch of plans. Notice he didn't come up with any plans himself. Good leader. He's like, you guys, you come up with plans. I'll just be the okay man for them. So we have the lieutenants came up with 3 different plans. Johnny came up with the idea of going back to the prison where a vet's friend was nearby, called the Dredge. It's a ship, and basically freeing a couple of people on there and then blowing it up. And Sebastian's like, "Oh, it's so risky." I'm like, "Shut up, you little bitch! I'll fucking do it." Notice how these missions, the only person who's actually doing them is yours truly. So we started on that one, and we did it on Wednesday. But unfortunately, the game fucking crashed on us. Like, not good at all. And we lost a bit of progress. In fact, the entirety of that mission. It wasn't a long mission, but to lose the whole mission, and I wasn't feeling too good, so we just called it early on Wednesday. Was yesterday? Whenever it was. I actually did go back and do that mission. It didn't take me long at all. And I've saved the game in exactly the same point we crashed at, which is the mission's complete. We did all the objectives, set the bombs, and we're just about to leave the boat to go back outside. That's where it crashed on us, so we still got that. The other 2 missions we have are Anthony came up with the idea of attacking one of their warehouses with their supplies and such, stealing a bunch of stuff, and then blowing that up. So we're doing that shortly. And Winston came up with the idea of basically destroying a train on their train network to kind of fuck with their supplies as well, and be able to pick up some. So it's like going to their stuff and get weapons or prisoners or general supplies, and also blow something up while you're at the end of it. So they're all kind of, which makes sense because that's what you do in this situation. But it's it's kind of funny that you got this storyline where they're like, and now do missions, and mission A, B, and C are basically all the same thing. So we'll do those, and then we'll see how it progresses. Now, I'm given to understand there's an opportunity during this quest line that you can switch sides and team up with the Isle of Dogs at some point instead, even though I've murdered like 100 of their soldiers at this point. The reason I want to do that is because I actually think they are a better gang and they have a better leader, even though we've not met him yet, than the Vagabonds. And it may even give me the opportunity to kill Sebastian, which I would like to do. I want to do it anyway, even if he ends up being my best friend. Because he's honestly a fucking scumbag, in my opinion. And his philosophy of things is very disturbing to me. I'm not a fan of it. He's a man who wants revenge so badly, he's willing to seemingly sacrifice himself and the gang, and he's willing to burn the whole world down just to satisfy his bloodlust. And it's like, bro, you know, there's more to life. Even Johnny was questioning it, not questioning his revenge, but he confided in us, and he was like, yeah, this whole, you know, we die, they die, we're just back and forth killing. You know, what's the point to it? And that was even before Sid's whole situation, which is the real reason I really hate him. Yo, Heather. No, right, it's gonna make you salad. Make one for me as well. No, I'm always asking Heather to be food. I've got sausages later. Oh yeah, my ear. My ear is still not fixed, but it's getting better every day. I did not sleep well Wednesday night when I finished stream early. It was a problem. I was not. I've only got any sleep. It was probably it was most painful then. But yeah, it's on the. It still feels weird, but it's on the mend. So yeah, let's get into it. So we only got 2 hours, but that should give us a time to do another mission or two. Push the vagabonds, see where this ends up. Probably won't have time, I assume, to jump back to the main questline today. But of course, coming up the weekend, going to be on Scotty's channel for Scrooge on Sunday. But then I'll be back here on Monday. I don't have plans during the day, so to speak, next week before Christmas. So Monday and Tuesday should be much longer streams than they have been elsewise this week. So I don't want to say we're going to complete Fallout London on Christmas Eve, but there's a good chance we may, in fact. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, let me get us ready. Oh, 1 second. Right, sorry about that. I didn't want to. I was ready, but I didn't want to switch screens during the loading screen. How about, because it can fuck it sometimes. Let me just see if that's come through. Give it a second. Yay? No? Oh, there we go. Sorry, it took a fucking minute to catch up there. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, excellent. Right, yeah, here we are. Back on the ship. Killed all the guys. Released all the prisoners, set the bombs, and we're going back outside. And hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Angel troopers are the base level soldier working for Angel. They do the bidding of Smythe without question. Well, I feel bad for them. That they would think that is appropriate.
slappable face. You know that?
Oh, have I? A slappable face. That's all of them? I got some random guy over here. Oh shit. What's the ship blown up? Oh my god. I don't know if the friendlies actually got out of that. If they got blown to smithereens as well. Damn. Oh no, she's alright. Yes! No, they're not really alright. Found them? Pull out? Oh, what? I'm not in yet. Lol. Oh, you. That's what you is. Well. That was, that's their prison ship fucked, apparently. Right, well. Good going, I guess. Apart from her, she's gonna stay there for the rest of the game, I bet she is, isn't she? Agatha? Doesn't want to speak to us now, Frida. Yeah, I'll go what I need from you, biatch. Carmen. I doubt there's anything down there, is there? Right, okay, so that's, press the right button, yes. Return to Johnny to let him know it's done well. Okay. Before we do that, we're going to do the warehouse one from Anthony. He told us going to meet his ex-girlfriend, Valentina. Give us a gist of what to do. Oh, and she's just over here, is she? Okay. Let's go meet her first. Yeah, Sebastian was very dismissive of it. She's like, "Oi! Don't get some fucking random bint, your stupid ex-girlfriend, involved in our shit, Anthony." And it's like, wow, you're so disrespectful. Sebastian. Okay, she lives up here. This is a house or store. Hello. Okay, nothing doing.
Hello, sugar. Can I interest you in some lovely ass buns? Or maybe you prefer a frosted finger?
Lol, he literally is making cakes. Bluetooth Andy sent me. He said give you this card. We did the lady killer. That's a lovely pair of baps you have on show there, pet. Oh my god. That's cringe. Sorry, on YouTube, Heather. I guess I'll say it as the options there. See how she reacts.
You are a saucy one.
You started it. You started it, love.
But I'm sure you came here to do more than just grease my tin.
Grease your
What do
tin.
you fancy?
Grease her tin. Oh my god. It's been a minute. No, sorry, you have to remind me, Heather, on this. I've just been out of it the past couple of days, I'm afraid. Oh, was it for the last one, maybe? I might not have seen it. Let me see. I'll put it up. Yeah, I've got no notifications. Oh, there we go. No, is this it? Let me have a look. Let me see. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. Sorry, you said about your power cut. Yeah, yeah. Is your toaster? Your toaster caused a power cut. Was it just for you? Or was it the block? Your Juggernaut. Yeah, yeah. She wants her tin greased Juggernaut. I think we should do it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's something at least. Yeah, that can happen. Severin was telling me, because she's pretty smart with mechanical and electrical things. I never used to do this. She told me that you should, anytime you're not using your toaster, you should unplug it from the wall. I was like, that's not an issue, is it? And she's like, yeah, if toasters randomly catch fire or like, you know, short circuit. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yes. And I was like, okay. So now I'm in the habit. Anytime I've just, if ever in any place I've lived, I've owned a toaster. I just leave it plugged in all the time with the main switch on. And she's like, you're insane. You shouldn't do that. Your house will burn down. I was like, well, it hasn't so far. And she was like, well, yeah, obviously. Do you want to risk it, though? I was like, no, not really. But yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. What'd she actually sell?
Of course. Remember, looking is free, but a taste will cost you.
Blueberry pie and crackers and pear crumble. Yeah, it's not that these things wouldn't exist in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. It's just for a random lady living on her own. I guess she's in syndicate territory. She's probably, if she gets along with them, she's probably fairly well protected. I guess it's not impossible. As long as she had got ingredients, I guess she could make all sorts of things, right? I don't need that.
Hello, sugar. Can I interest you in some lovely ass buns? Or maybe you prefer a frosted finger?
You like? Anthony sent me.
But I don't know anyone called. Oh, it's Tony? Tony the tall man. Bless my Gideon, I've not heard from him in donkeys. Oh, we've had some history, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
What does that old devil want all of a
tin
sudden?
a few times. Oh. Yeah, you obviously can't unplug your fridge, you know, your freezer. That's. Yeah, I mean, I leave all my stuff in this room left in. It's just like I say, she knows better than I do, and I don't know if she knows better than the electrician, but she's like, no, just totally, your toaster is like more partial to it, or fucking short circuit. No, I don't know how it works, but I've always unplugged it now. I just feel a little bit better now. Not that I felt bad before because I didn't know about it. How do you know Bull? I mean Tony. I'm told you're a security expert. I need to disable security and syndicate weapons depot. I was told you could help. Yeah, how do you know Tony? Well, he's an expert tin greaser, apparently.
Oh, we go way back, dear. We met when I was cracking into his, well, maybe best not to get into that.
Cracking into
He
his what?
had such a reputation, did Tony. Always the best tools for the job. And so good with his hands, too.
Oh? I told you a security expert.
In one sense of the word. More of a insecurity expert, shall we say. I always liked to tinker. I could never stand being told no. Not by man or machine. I would always find a way to turn that no into a yes. But that was a long time ago. The only thing I crack these days is eggs.
Yeah, but from paying you. I need to disable the security and syndicate weapons depot. I was told you could
Those
help.
days are far behind me, dearie. But if Tony sent you, I guess I can help. I don't have the right components just lying around, mind. Let's see. I need you to fetch me some copper, a set of circuitry, and a bit of plastic. Then I'll see what I can cobble together.
Okay.
Ever so compliant, aren't you? Well, run along then, pup.
Right, okay. But I think I can break my way in there anyway, but let's go through the motions, I guess. So I need a piece of plastic, a piece of copper, and a piece of circuitry. Okay, I can do that. That's no problem. Probably got 100 of those back at the house. Yeah. What tool was he using is the question, right, Juggernaut? Right, let's have a look. Right, copper and circuitry. Circuitry 84. I think that's enough, right? Copper 31. Yeah, because that's a raw material, so it makes sense I would have less of that. Let's break down there. And a singular piece of plastic. That's literally all she needs, right? Okay. One copper, one plastic, one circuitry. Let's back to it. Excuse me. I mean, presumably she's not in with the Isle of Dogs, because she's willing to help me break into their warehouse just because just because Tony asked her to. I mean, time for the hood. I could put the hat on, but the hood's right. Oh, good. Time for bed as well, apparently. So there, she's got a counter set up here. And she, like, has junk scattered next to what she's wears. It's like, what? I was going to say, if she actually have a place
Back so soon? How's the search?
Your dog's running around outside. I got the components.
Oh, lovely. Come down my back passage, love, and I'll see how I can fit.
Sorry, come down your back passage? Wow. They did this on purpose, didn't they?
Fix you up.
Ah, right, I see, Heather. Yeah, you haven't... Okay. Let's enter her back passage, then. Yeah, you've heard it before. Yeah, it's amusing. I mean, this stuff might be, like, tough and, something to work on if you'd done this, like, earlier on in the game, right? Fighting all the syndicate guys might be tricky. Keep going. Keep going, Val. There we go. Kind of.
Right. Now show us your bits.
We want to show our bits to her now. You have a lot of experience with this sort of thing.
I used to work a lot with Tony on cracking syndicate systems.
And also
so
handling
I know
his
how
bits.
to get my fingers cleanly up a dog's back doors, as they say.
No,
but
nobody
I don't
says that.
have all the
Nobody
crafts
says that,
I used to, so this will have to do for you. This card will get you through the electronic lock on the outside of the building and should put the security system into maintenance mode for a few minutes.
Okay.
It won't open any internal locks though, and if you trip any other alarms, then the security will reset. So watch where you put your bum about. Good luck with this, sugar. And if you see Tony, do tell him to come visit sometime. I wouldn't mind having my hands on his tools again, if you know what I mean.
Anthony has a large and nice penis, and you want to fondle it. Is that what you're saying, Val? What are you saying? I see. Fuck's sake, what's she like? If you know what I mean. Do you know what you mean? Fucking dogs. I wonder if she has her back door locked. I should have probably left it locked for her. Private property, no trespassing. Tell that to the dogs. Okay, so the warehouse is up here. Oh yeah, the Kino World. Yeah, we went by this and it was locked up, right? Oh, Squidgy's streaming right now. Streaming Final Fantasy. I know she was playing the original.
Some people just need a slap, don't they, mate? Yeah.
What's this doing? Oh, level up. Warehouse keycard. I mean, I guess I didn't need the one I got from Val then, right? I just walked up here and they started cheering around. Unless hers works better is the idea. Oh, sorry, let's get this level up. Yeah, I was planning to go before the strength, wasn't I? I guess. I had the suggestion. Right, so it used to be a cinema, and they've turned it into their warehouse. Specifically for firearms and stuff, but also other stuff. See, like that seems in the setup here. I would keep all of as many of your supplies as you could at your headquarters. Optional, let the vagabonds in. I guess we'll do that one.
I'll get you for that, you prick!
I can see
I'll
my
knock you
mum.
out, sunshine.
I can see my mum.
Yeah. I'll get you for that.
Okay, well, so much for stealth. So is that the... I'll tell you which one this is which objective here. I'll soon find out, I guess. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I need to really mess around with the. Insert token and get nothing for it. Okay, interesting. I don't think the tickets are worth anything, are they? door requires key. Yeah. Yep. Lol. Cool.
You hurt already? I'm only getting started.
Alright, bro. Whatever. I'm not actually hurt at all. I don't know why you'd even say that. Wow. Sorry, lady. Oh, okay. So that's... Yeah, so that's where I'll blow it up. I don't... In the, our buddies down here, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do that I haven't already done, but... Or even if you did need their help. You basically cleared the whole place before you even, before they even come in. And they, in fact, they're not even coming in instantly, so... Are they? Are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, well, I don't know what these guys are going to do. What I think they're going to do. I'm about to set... I've killed everybody already, and I'm about to set the bomb. How many of them are there? Oh, 4. Okay. So I'm sure Anthony said there's stuff to steal as well. I'm sure he said so. I haven't really seen anything though. I don't have an objective for it. So from Monday. Okay, that was...
Slappable face, you know that.
Oh wait, hang on. Got some guys turning up here.
Clear a path for me, boys.
Okay.
You bastard.
Okay, I mean... yeah, I don't think the basic submachine gun's any good. Any better than what we've already got. Okay, so some more random guys spawned, although where did my friends go? They didn't go anywhere, apparently. I mean, they just vanished. They killed a rad roach, did they? Okay, congratulations. You got to run out for you once I've done it. Once I'm out there. Much like the ship, I assume. You got a little bit of time to get away from it.
Touch me again, and there'll be consequences.
I don't know if that's true. Oh my god! Fucking hell. Okay, well, that was that. So finally, hijacking the train. Oh, it's at the access bunker, is it? Okay. Yeah, we went in there before, didn't we? They didn't go anywhere, and I was like, huh. Alrighty. Yeah, it makes sense to do all the missions before I return. No point in doing one, then returning and reporting. It looks cooler as well. You just turn up, you're like, oh yeah, you know all those things, those dangerous, crazy things you guys asked me to do. I've done them all. Well, all of them. Yeah, all of them. And all the optional objectives as well. Oh. What? I assume you'd get fucked up if you just throw yourself off that. How did that respawn? Okay. Alright, now the door works. Right, I see.
Please note that any and all law-abiding individuals have no reason
Oh
to be
shit.
concerned.
Oh shit.
Criminals, however, do.
Hello, love. Fucking hell.
Please, no,
Oh,
stop.
run away.
Avoid any escape endeavors. Your identification and subsequent sanctions are imminent.
Oh, 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 oh. Margot.
Delete. Delete.
Oops, she ran away, bitch. There we are.
Never mind.
I mean, so much for stealth at this point, I guess.
Someone's having trouble here.
Oh, okay, that's the thing I've got to do something with, isn't it? Okay.
What was that?
Let's just have a look this way first.
They know.
You hear something?
Going down.
Yeah, elevator's gone up. Okay, I think it's on the other side of there. So, okay, so I think I've got to mess around with the terminal downstairs before going up the elevator to then board the train. That's what it seems like. Okay, let's have a look. Emergency stop override. Optional destroy the train. Optional redirect the train.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, surely if we can redirect it to like steal it and steal their stuff, that would be pretty cool, right?
What the?
Now, this was the mission we were given this gun for, so I mean, I would have done much for the fucking robot down there, but. Make use of it now.
Going up.
What was I doing again? Roads are chocker, tubes are fucked. I'd sack it off if I was you. Who? I can see her.
Hmm?
I can see my mum.
Can you?
Ah!
Just took a bullet.
What?
Nice.
Lucky you little I'll get. Yeah.
Never
So much
mind.
for stealth.
Hey. Oi, oi.
I keep looking out for the potential mystery meat, but it seems like it's basically vanished from the world since I shut down that quest. That's what it seems like. Right, that's if we want to place a bomb and blow it up. Surely we can just fucking to steal this stuff, right? That was the better plan, surely. There's been very little consequence of difficulty to do one or the other, so let's have to fight more stuff by stealing it. Yeah. My train now, which was what the purpose of it is. You know, if you can take something away from your enemy, or you can gain something yourself, that's for you or your side. That's great. But if you could do both with the same amount of effort, that's even better, right? That's getting a buff and putting a debuff on the enemy at the same time. Double the benefit. Where we're rerouting it to, I don't know. Oh, Poos is playing Chrono Trigger. Good choice, Poos. Good choice. Bruh! Not ready for bed, Heather. I don't know why. Sleepy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it's... Okay, so now this is a vagabond warehouse, is it? That happened to have a train station going through it. I don't know how, Oh. And oh, okay. What was that there? I don't know where the hell this is. Oh no, hang on. Oh, no, it's one of theirs.
Well done, mate. We'll take it from here. Head back to the Swan. Winston and Gorn want to have a chat.
Do they?
Didn't your mum teach you better?
Okay, so you guys actually did do something useful for a change. Oh, okay, where the fuck does this... I want to kind of know where this goes to. Maybe. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I mean, the quest marker says... Oh, no, I thought it said ride the train. No, that was ticking off. Return to Winston and Gaunt. So, I guess Winston will be very happy that I, didn't blow up the train. But, Gaunt might be like, it was too risky. This or that. Button isn't functioning. Let me through into there. Okay. Fine. That seems to be about it. Okay, let's head out here and just out of curiosity, see where the hell this is. Okay, so we basically rode that route there. Okay. Right, alright, back to the Swan. And let's turn all three of these in. Yeah, considering the fact that Gorn felt that any one of these plans was too crazy. He was the... So it's kind of weird. He's like, We need to be proactive. We need to step up our offensive against the dogs and not just be reactive to everything they do. You, lieutenants, come up with some plans. They'll come up with plans. Each one is like, no, that's far too dangerous. That's far too dangerous. We can't do that. He's like, we'll get this random guy who's just joined us to do it. Well, we can't do it. It sounds impossible. There's no way he will do it. You know, go and smash all 3. So we've not done 1 impossible mission. We've done 3 impossible missions for these guys. So I mean, what I'm getting at is if Sebastian doesn't start speaking to others with a bit of respect at this point, then I don't really know what to say. Right, because he's been pretty disrespectful to not just me, but to his own underlings as well, honestly. Unless that's the turn that the mission takes. They actually mutiny against him. I take Sebastian out of the picture, and then the remaining vagabonds get absorbed into the Isle of Dogs. I don't know if they'd all be down for that, but we'll see. That would be the best case scenario, honestly. Let's see if that actually works out like that. Oh, all the prisoners are here? You wanna get changed, no?
Glad your gun's on our side.
Are you?
My mother wanted me to be a farmer,
Yeah.
but I get my
Good to
hands
see you
dirty
back.
in other ways.
Oh, Uma's been respectful for a change. Larry? Anything to say? Nope. Guess not.
I wouldn't tarry if I were you.
You should probably not tell me what to do, actually. Right.
Glad your gun's on our side.
That's what your bro just said. Oh, okay, now I'm allowed to take their stuff because I officially joined them. Well, I don't really need any of this stuff. Right, Anthony.
Well, the hero returns. The
Valentina,
boys
Val
came
wants
back
your
a while
tool,
ago,
mate.
told me you did a fine job, and they nabbed a good haul too. The old gang's gonna be better equipped now. I owe you a pint for this, mate.
Enough of that. I want a proper debrief. Tell it from the start.
That's the same thing. Yeah, got the forged access
Oh,
now.
how's she holding up?
Good. She said she'd like to see your tool again. I mean, she get guess what? She's eager to meet up with you again. There's a lot of innuendo. She's been eyeing your tools for a grab, so watch out. Yeah,
Oh, she is a cheeky one. Well, if things settle down a bit, it would be nice to pay her a visit.
Maybe clean your
This
teeth
is
before.
making me fucking sick. And you can forget about...
This is making me sick. The thought of people having relationships, maybe even having sexual encounters with each other. This is making me feel fucking sick. Fuck you, Sebastian. Wolf, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for your luck.
Bad things settling down. That's the opposite of what's going to happen. But never mind that. You got into the warehouse then?
Yeah, I bypassed security, went strong, managed to open the door for the lads. We left before more enforcement came out to go with what we had.
Very nice. You done well. These supplies are going to make a big difference, believe me. I'm well chuffed.
Listen to you two mugs. Clapping yourselves on the back over nothing.
Sebastian's a fucking prick. We've literally done something really great. Anthony's plan, my execution. We've done, we've attacked the, taken the dogs down by a point and gained a point. And Sebastian's like, and then I'll come back, report it. Anthony's like, fucking done well, bro. And Sebastian's like, stop feeling good about yourselves because you did something good. Fucking, I want you to feel like shit like I do. The whole world should feel like shit. Why? Because I fucking do. That's Sebastian Gaunt summed up right there. Yeah, I fucking hate him, Heather. He's a dickhead.
The syndicate still stands. A couple of crates of guns won't bother them. We've risked a lot for pittance here.
You, sir, haven't risked a goddamn thing. How about you get on the front lines and be sneaking into places, getting in fights? How about that, buddy?
Pathetic.
Now is that directed at me? Is that directed at Anthony? Pathetic, he's calling us now. Actually, the warehouse is at least no longer stands. The whole place is charcoal.
What, 2 groups of enforcers on top of you and you just waltz back in all alone to blow things up?
Yeah, I'm a fucking bad
Gordon
man.
fucking Bennett. That's some moxie you got there, mate.
Yeah.
I'll say. Bloody amazing.
Oh, it's amazing
well,
now.
I'm glad you're on our side. I wouldn't want to go up against someone as fucking mad as that.
Well, you better
Something
watch
like
yourself
this
then, and your
deserves
buddy.
a special reward. Yeah, have this, pal. It's that laser rifle I showed you earlier.
Oh, right. That's
I've been tinkering away
shit,
at
but
it, and she's a right daisy now. I hope it serves you well.
I'm sure mine is always better.
Right. Well, that's a happy
I'll have a
ending
look
and
at
a
it.
half. Now, what's next?
Killing you, hopefully.
No bodies getting shot.
Arms
Don't
race
never hurt
complete.
anything.
Yeah, let's look at this. Where is it? Upton Burke Class C rifle. Proper rifle, mate. 46 damage. How does that compare to my, yeah, nowhere near as good. Not even close. Let me just pull it out. Okay, so a very basic laser rifle, isn't it? Would have been great earlier on in the game when you was potentially supposed to be doing these quests. But whatever, really, it's not important. I suppose I can look at it on the upgrade bench, see if there's something. Yeah, see if it will upgrade to be the same thing. Or see if it's like a slight edge because it's like
Oh, the cowards,
a
if you
unique
ask me.
gun. No one
Good
asks
to see
you
you
fucking
back.
anything, bro. Is he fucking with us? Good to see you back. I guess maybe. Right, Johnny.
You're back. So, what happened?
I rescued a vagabond and sank the dredge.
Get in, that's bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
You have to tell me, how big was the explosion? How fast did the dredge sink? Did you see the hull ripped open?
Wow.
You fucking plonkers. Don't you see what that means? The syndicate are going to spin this as vagabond terrorism.
Now, public perception might be worth something, but what does it matter if you get practical results?
How many of those other prisoners sank with the ship? Their blood's on us now.
No, actually, I got all of the prisoners out. Actually. We got our own people out. Managed to save our people, though pretty much non-actually. I'll protect the other prisoners before the bombs went off. They're heading home now, known as the vagabonds that saved them. Yeah, how about that? If nothing bad happened, all the prisoners saved, but the bombs were... No, yeah, okay, I'm going to say that one.
Hear that, boss? The dredge is dead and we're the heroes. That'll raise our reputation through the roof.
Not fucking bad. The syndicate will be seething about this.
Yeah,
You've
probably.
turned a shit show into something salvageable. I'm impressed.
And you've done absolutely nothing.
I'll say.
I'm not impressed.
Here, Dredge Slayer. Take these. It's good to have a comrade that shares my love of blowing shit up.
Well,
No.
onwards and upwards. What's next?
XP for that. Alright.
Another blasted day, innit?
Winston. No.
You beautiful bastard. You did it. Look at this score. I knew you'd come through. Gort may have doubted you, but I knew. I could tell you were the type of shit-kicking outlaw that could roll into town and take control of the situation. How was it? Did you throw anyone off the train? God, I wish I could have been there.
You could have, if you wanted to. You could have been there if you wanted. It was a hell of a ride. No, it really wasn't. The train ride was a cutscene. It was a loading screen. We didn't see the train ride at all. The train was stationary. You clicked it, and then it reloaded up, and it was stationary again. I mean, we rode the underground little platform, but that was took 2 seconds. It wasn't. It was a hell of a ride. No, it wasn't. Just glad I made it out in one piece. There's nothing romantic about it. I just murdered several people for junk food. Junk food. Was it all junk food? It's definitely not as
I'm
simple and
starting to feel like
straightforward
I'm
as
talking
you
to
said it would
myself
be.
here.
No, I'm... You can shut the fuck up, Winston. I'm talking to these guys. A charisma check. There's nothing a licensed troubleshooter like myself can handle, Winston. After all, the life of an atomic spy may be short, but I'd rather a half-life than no life at all. That is the cringiest nonsense I've ever heard. But if we're going to get an XP check for it, then yeah, a little XP for doing it, I'll do it.
Holy shit. 005 issue 7. Neutron Ball. Goose pimples, mate. You're my bloody hero. Here, take this. I was saving it for a special occasion, but clearly you've earned it. Anyway, thanks a million for pulling this off. You have no idea how helpful these supplies will be. I'll be able to start up a makeshift hospital for our injured, assign someone to be a full-time chef, get people repairing clothing. This stuff's a complete game changer.
Yeah, well done, mate. No doubt these supplies will help us out for the time being. However, you didn't disrupt the supply line between the Dogs and Westminster like I asked. Another train full of supplies will leave Poplar Station tomorrow like nothing ever happened.
Okay, and I'm just
Disrupting
going
the
to steal
supply
that one
line
as
was
well.
that important to you? Why didn't you just come right out and say so from the beginning? What are you not telling us?
When I need you to know something, you'll know it. Until then, don't even think about questioning me or my motives.
What?
Besides, you should be thanking me. You got your shipment of toys to play with because I gave the bloody order.
Wow, he's such a fucking dictator. He's like, I am the vagabonds. Nobody does anything unless I tell them to do. And if anything gets done, I take all the credit because it wouldn't have happened if I'd not said it should happen. He's a fucking psycho.
Seems to me like you've got a lot of work to do. Better get to it.
Yeah,
putting
fair play,
bullets
I
in your head,
suppose.
mate.
There's a lot to do, and the sooner I get to it, the better off we'll be to execute whatever cryptic plan you're running. Thanks again, Wayfarer. Here, take this for your trouble. Patch yourself up.
Let's take
Free
a
step
break.
back.
Dogs, Miller's little
Wayfarer,
boys.
come back
Everyone
in a
thinks
few
their mob's a
days.
gang.
I need some time to think.
Alright. Do I actually have to wait a few days? Probably. I expect. I'm entitled to them anyway.
With you here, we might just be something again someday.
Oh my god, I can't wait to kill him. Yeah, so I've got to wait some amount of time. I can
With
just sit
a
down
bit
and
more
wait.
territory up north, we might have a strategic advantage.
Wait for anything. At least, or a dictator, or at least a dick. Yeah. Right, Jargonaut. Right. Oh my god, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it turns, the tide turns, so to speak. I'm going to assume that in this time that he's going to come up with the next part of the plan himself, which is going to be like weird or whatever, and at which point, and maybe not in the best interests of the vagabonds themselves, and then at which point Blind Nelson will step in and be like, hey, actually, bro, there's another way of doing things, and that is to get rid of Gaunt. So I could just sit on a bench in the Swan and just wait for 48 hours, and I'm sure that would be enough, but I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to jump back over to the main quest for a little bit while we're waiting. I want to, before I commit to the 5th column or Camelot, I'm gonna do the next part of this quest for Smythe. I'm definitely not teaming up with Smythe, but you know, let's see how far we can push it. It could be this quest. It could be when I do this quest and then speak to that random scientist, that it goes, ding, you are now working for Mr. Smythe, and it'll say like failed Camelot, failed 5th column. If that's the case, I'll just reload the game. But let's at least find out and give it a go. Because that's the thing. Until it comes up on screen saying the quest is failed, you can't do it anymore. That means you can stop what you're doing at any moment and then go and do that. So, like I say, maybe just completing this will be enough to to force our hand. Or I might be able to do a couple more things and maybe get a bit more insight into Smythe. But I definitely don't want to finish the game, like, working for him. That's for sure. But we can push it a little bit further. Oh, my God. Wonder if we will get this wrapped up by Christmas Eve. Probably, maybe. It's hard to judge. Oh my God, the floating screwdriver. This guy's already spawned, of course. I just got some DNA samples from some specific ghouls, apparently. I don't need a fucking wooden block. Open up. Sometimes I just click too quickly, I think. It's fine. Oh, can't get in these doors. Okay, some we can, some we cannot. Where you going? Wow, pull you through the neck. That's one way to put a feral ghoul down, I guess. Human arm. I don't know that would count for human flesh, would it? I wonder. To make the dog food. It's under junk? I guess it depends if it's under misc or junk. Okay, no. No, I can't use it as human flesh by the looks of it. But I can break it down for fertilizer, of all things. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we're going down. Oh, Phoenix is playing Parasite Eve. Well, well, well. Helping arm. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. I need that fertilizer. I'm good, Wolf. How you doing, bro? Oh, we're getting a bit ratty in here. That's fine. I'll take a few rads. No big deal. I don't feel like I need the hazmat suit, honestly. Maybe I do when I get into it. I don't know. Oh, entry is strictly forbidden without a fully sealed hazmat suit. Is it that ratty? I don't know. As soon as my rad spike, I will, Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And I guess I'll pop a rad X on top of it. There we go. Oh, there's a key to this door? Oh, master door. Okay. I mean, nah. It was good, but no. It's like, because it was my stepdad's birthday and my mum was paying. I was like, there was like a few factors where I didn't like go all in. Well, like I say, I was trying to be on my best behaviour for the sake of my stepdad's birthday and my mum was paying. Not that it matters because of the it's all you can eat anyway. But like, there's a few factors. Like my stepbrother Jack was there, but he doesn't really like Chinese food, so he was like trying a few things, but he really wasn't feeling it. And you know, we had the duck and pancakes and a top-up of it. It wasn't one order. You can have like an extra order, but you can't just sit there and just that's all you eat apparently. Which was cool. But so then we had like one round of appetizers, and they came around and they were like, "Oh, do you want more appetizers?" And my mum was like, "Nah, no, we're done." And I'm like, I'm looking at her like, "Are we? Are we? Oh, okay." Because the appetizers are the best part, honestly. Right? And I'm like, look, I'm a guest here. I'm not paying. You know. So I was like, okay. I mean, it's still more food, all right? But and then there's like just there's a few little like weird nuances, just social interactions. Like when we were ordering the appetizers, my mum was like, "Oh, can I have the crispy shredded beef?" And the server man was like, "That's not the appetizers. That's like the main meal." She got a bit like confused with that. Then when we were ordering mains, I was like, "I want this." My mum was like, "I'll have that as well," which was something different to what I was ordered. So the server was like, "Who's right here? Do you know what you want, bro? Or do you?" I was like, let's just get through this because I'm not like being out and about anyway." So it's just like a compounded few things, right? And so my stepbrother's there and he's not really enjoying the food, and you know, and it's so I didn't want to like if I was there on my own. Or if I just went with my brother, or like friends or whatever, and we're just like, we are here to eat into their profits, literally. Like, we haven't done a proper job if they're not giving us a dirty look when we're like leaving 2 hours later, right? Then it would have been different, but oh yeah, the chicken wings as well. Like when we had the appetizers, Mum was just like. She just kind of like just ordered something. Like she's like, "Oh, we'll have one of these, just like for the whole table." And I'm like, that's not what I would have ordered, but you know, never mind. Moving along. So the food was good. It was a good time, but it was not. The situation wasn't ideal. I guess what I'm saying. Not that I don't know if I'd be a bit weird to just go on your own. I bet they've like never had anyone in the history of their restaurant just going and just be like, "Yes, table for one." I think they find it a bit weird. I think most people are uncomfortable doing that. Wouldn't necessarily bother me, I don't think. Right, how to... extract DNA. There we go. That's 1 of 4. But no, it was... Yeah, I'm making it sound like it wasn't good. It was good, it was good, Wolf, but, you know, the food was good. It's just... you know, I don't know. It wasn't... I'm trying to think how many times I've been there. Yeah, we went last year for her birthday and their wedding anniversary, and we went the year before with more people than they got when they just got married. I can't remember in more recent history us going, but like I know like years and years ago she took me and my brother down there just for whatever. But yeah, what I'm getting at is, you know, it was fine, but it was just, like I remember the other times we went being better. But for no, like, you know, just for like, just in my own mind, was probably a lot of it. I don't know. But yeah, it was good, but it you know, could have been better. In fact, I don't know if that makes sense. It makes me sound like fucking like I'm being ungrateful. I'm not at all. That's just my honest vibe with it. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, we're heading through here. What the fuck? Oh, it's just in furnace. Kind of interesting graphic there for that. What? Oh. That's so good. Oh, I don't want that. Never mind. Oh, okay, that's all the DNA samples from the ghouls. Yeah, so this guy, Wesley Herbertson, he is literally... So he's working for Angel, and he's a bit of a dick, as we've seen. But his scientific research, his goal is somewhat admirable. He believes you can actually, potentially, turn a feral ghoul back into a human being. Which I don't know if there's any precedent for that. But, you know, it seems unlikely as far as I'm concerned. But, I mean, Mr. Smythe is you know, funding, I don't know if funding is the right word, but supporting his efforts to conduct that research, so... And is obviously important enough that he's, like, sent us to, in his idea of, you work for me now. He sent us to do this as our first priority, so, I mean... Seems reasonable. Okay, so I think that's everything, right? This one? Yeah, it's back to the beginning, isn't it? Correct. Oh. Yes, yeah. Yes. Okay, so before yo, Fusion, thank you for the ride, buddy. On, bro. You've been playing Hades. Off on that in a second. I'll give you that shout out. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? Yeah, I will save it just before we talk to this guy, just in case it puts it onto something that a path that I don't actually want to go down. Let's just see. Scotty's like, I will give you a shout out myself. This guy. I don't know how to put up with him. I didn't Fusion. There you go. Did you spell it wrong? Frostpunk? What on earth is Frostpunk? Sounds cool. Oh, City Building Survival Game 2018. That sounds cool. Oh, you know what? Looking at the you know, the promo artwork for it, the cover, which I guess you don't, is that even the right word nowadays? Cover, when most games are like digital. I don't know. I guess it's not, but I don't know what else we would use. Yeah, the graphic looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen it, but plays taking the role of a leader in an alternate history set in the late 19th century, in which they must build and maintain a city during a worldwide volcanic winter, managing resources, making choices on how to survive, and exploring the area outside the city for survivors, resources, or other useful items. Game features several scenarios to undertake, each with their own stories and different challenges. The main campaign adopts a 3-act structure, requiring players to grapple with internal conflict and societal turmoil in a divided city and survive a great storm that threatens to overwhelm the city, making sacrifices and morally great ethical decisions along the way. That sounds fucking amazing. Yeah, wow. I'm not necessarily good at games like this, or have played that many of them, but I do like them a lot. What little I have played. That sounds cool as fuck. Fusion, is that one you've been playing for a while, or have you is that one you've just got recently? Oh, it says it's 85% off on Steam at the minute. Oh shit, is it in the Steam sale at the moment? Oh, you got it and you started today. That's why. Oh shit, I can't watch the. Oh yeah, it's very reasonably priced at the moment. Okay, so how did you just play like the first couple of hours of it? Is it It's got decent reviews. Having a good time with it. Oh, right. That's cool though that you can tell, because I know like sometimes these games you fuck something up and then you won't really like know until later, and you're like, oh, I wish I'd done that sort of different. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What's this guy at? That's what just came up, wasn't it? What's Smythe through? Like it? Oh yeah, it's back over here. Should be. I think. No, that's where I just fucking came from. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. No, that's the entrance to the lab, isn't it? Okay. Let's go back outside. So it must be this way. Unless I have to take this elevator. I don't remember taking an elevator to go find him, but I guess we did. Okay, here we go. Oh, right, Helldivers. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. My brother was raving about it when it was released, but I don't know if he still plays it. But yeah, from my understanding, it's one of those games that to really get the full enjoyment out of it, you want to play with other people, right?
System malfunction. Emergency decontamination in effect.
Oh. Oh, what's... Got more scientists here. What have they... They got ratted, have they?
Can't talk. I'm in the middle of something.
The director's not a fan of idle talk.
I'm not a fan of you. Did he rat himself up or something? I'm confused. Oh, I thought he was here on his own. I didn't realise he had the whole operation going on. Okay, let me talk to him and see what the consequences
Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. Those are the 4 commuters. All over 100 years old, all waiting to be liberated. My assistant will take those samples. Now that I've seen what you can do, I believe you have an extra part to play in this experiment of mine.
Anything for you, director. What thing to say? There'll be some reward for this. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say that though. Oh, there's a new faction out. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. If you're just joining randos on the internet, I don't think there's any shame in being the, you know, the weakest player on a team. And I would even go as far as to say, I don't think there's any shame in just not knowing what the fuck is going on or what you're doing. Just throw yourself into it, Fusion. Because, I mean, everyone starts from 0 at one point, right? Whatever it is. Okay, and that
the
is...
most crucial part of this whole experiment.
Which is...
With the samples you have procured, I will dose all 4 ghouls with a revivification serum. But that's only the first part of the process. The test subjects require human interaction in order to chemically reactivate certain parts of their brain. In other words, someone needs to be in the cage with them. And right now, that someone is you.
You do it, dickhead. I don't know what you're doing this for. Is it safe? Why do I have to do it? Ready and willing, director. What are you doing this for?
Why do you insist on asking this question? What do you expect to hear? Would you pester George Mallory for his reason to climb Everest?
Yep.
Even after he provided the perfect answer with, because it's there.
That's a terrible
Focus
answer.
on the mission at hand.
Is it safe?
You seem quite capable of handling yourself. Why worry?
Okay, so you've got no problems with me killing them if they attack me. Why do I have to do it?
Only one of us is skilled in the art of self-defense. I'm a scientist, not a fighter. Besides, my death would be a bigger loss than yours, strategically speaking.
Ugh, I hate saying anything respectful to this guy. I don't like him at all. No way I can't do it. Ready and willing. Okay, I guess we're ready and willing.
Wonderful. Step into the cage.
Oh, right. I didn't realise that's how it worked, Fusion. I thought there was like, maybe like random... matchmaking. You have to be the host or join somebody else's game. Okay. Wow, this is wacky that all these scientists are working in what appears to be fucking radiation. They're just... Oh, this is fun. Okay, well, I haven't been hit with... I'm committing to working for these guys, so let's go ahead and do this, I guess. No idea why we're doing it. Okay, cool. So how do I get in there, bro? Oh, I'll go through here, yeah.
The serum has been administered. I'm releasing the first commuter.
Well, that answers that question, doesn't it?
Interesting. How curious.
What's curious about that?
You may have noticed that ghoul was particularly tough to deal with.
Not that tough.
Don't worry. Enhanced strength and endurance are a known side effect of the revivification serum, as is enhanced aggression. Releasing next subject now.
Yeah, just immediately attacking.
A similar reaction. Make a note.
Lol. I wonder if one of these is going to work. Pretty impressive.
Was unexpected. Are you holding up, Wayfarer? I genuinely do not know how this next specimen will react, which makes it all the more fascinating. Releasing next subject now. Try engaging it in conversation.
Hey, buddy. The ghoul looks in your direction. It grunts quietly, its head lowered. Oh, that's not too helpful. I'm just going to kill it anyway. He's going to freak out, won't he? Yeah, okay, I mean... He's not talking to us, bro. What more do you want me to do? Pickpocket him? Not that he has pockets of which to speak of. Well, I'm supposed to put my gun away before I talk to him? Do you remember your name? How do you feel? Louder grunt. Yeah, do you remember your name? Oh, okay. It's not that question, apparently.
What a shame. Violence once more. Make a note of its delayed aggression. An unfortunate end, but we achieved some progress. Temporary, yes, but still.
Let me drink my milk, I think.
Do you feel it? History forming right before our very eyes? One
You're
last
fucking weirdo,
subject. Releasing it now. It's working. Talk to it. Don't delay.
It looks at you silently. It beckons you closer with its head. Come here, mate. Alright. Hello there. Please don't attack me. Hello. Me smooth skin, you ghoul. Can you understand me?
Did you see that? It understood you. It communicated. It's a success. No, it's more than a success. It's... It's behind you!
Well. Right, so it delayed aggression for a second. Yeah, so, I mean, I think this guy's barking up the wrong fucking tree, isn't he? But Smythe is happy for him to do it.
Wayfarer. You have done a true service to science today.
Did you know they were going to attack me? I mean, I guess they didn't. I just want this to be over. I mean, it's just... The serum didn't work. Let me say that.
On the contrary, it worked. But only for a few seconds. Oh, but how wondrous those seconds were. And the data we obtained from it will be more than enough. My research has been reanimated. With all that said, I believe your effort should be rewarded. And I know just what to give you. Tickets, of course. And these powerful grenades. They are guaranteed to get you out of any trouble. Now,
I don't know if that's
Smythe
true.
will be in contact with you shortly. So, leave.
What's he going to do now?
Develop another version of the serum. Maybe catch up on some reading. Whatever I end up doing, I want to do it without you looking over my shoulder.
A float of gas grenades. Nature adores a crab. Wait to be contacted by Smythe. I have some questions.
I'm sure you do.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you asked this before? Or am I just dreading the thought of such an obvious question? The answer's simple. Because I want to. And because I can.
Okay. I don't have the perception. Until we actually live in a mouldy old laboratory. Yeah, I can't perception him. I'm sure you've been avoiding the question.
Perhaps it is because I'm tired of hearing people ask it. But fine. If it means some peace and quiet, I'll answer your question. Ever since I was a child, death has fascinated me. There's something so thrilling about the sight of a dead body. Maybe it's the eyes.
Wow. I mean, at least he's honest about it, I guess.
The stench. The rotting skin. You'll note these are old traits they share with ghouls. It was a logical evolution of my love. Ghouls are the culmination of human desire. Perfect in every way, save for one problem. They all turn feral.
Perfect in every way? Perfect with their, ghouls are superior to humans in the fact that they, have an extremely extended lifespan. And they are immune to radiation. I don't know that I'd consider ghouls to be superior in any other way. And he's like, every way. Oh, you mean they're rotting flesh? He's like, I love some rotting flesh. Apparently, that's what he's into.
But what if I could stop it? What if I could change that? Because I want to know. It is our right to know. Don't you think?
Okay, that's weird.
I'm sure you...
How did you become a director?
I was in the middle of crossing Waterloo Bridge when Smythe approached me with a wonderful offer.
Well, he just walked up to you on the bridge.
Out of Eastminster due to my experiments, I wasn't in a position to refuse.
Random. Where did you study?
No, I am a self-taught physician, gifted with an insatiable desire to know. No college would take me.
Unsatiable?
Then again, if I had participated in any kind of formal education, I'd probably have all that curiosity beaten out of me. And so I learned by doing, asking, becoming a mortician's assistant and cutting up bodies in my free time. The usual.
Yeah, the usual cutting up of dead bodies.
My ears.
So you're
I have
kicking me out.
important business to attend, and so do you, I assume. I don't actually know, and I don't want to. All I want is to focus on my research. I can't quite do that with you hounding me every single minute now, can I?
This guy's a dick.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, it hasn't balked the quests for me or anything, so should be good. For now, at least. That just says await to be contacted by Smythe, so I've got 2 fucking things to wait for at the minute. Unless I just step outside and he contacts me. That would be very like him, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Yeah. It is a short one today. Oh my days. Oh, okay, cool. Let's leave. Yeah, because we've got... Yeah. Well, it says wait. We do have a quest marker for it, so... Well, that's just outside, and... It will call us up. Like he's... Yeah, I really am. Heather, as yawning goes. What's that, fusion? Is that a clip of me being fucking weird? Yeah, I've been told I got a weird laugh. And I guess I'll do. That's fine. I'm okay with that. There you go. That's an example of it right there. Well, feel free to extract any audio that is of myself on the internet, if it so pleases. Oh, there we go. Speak to the courier. Got here quick.
Delivery for you, Wayfarer.
Thank you. What is it? Piss off. Did Smythe send you? Hoarder, 10 tickets, thanks. And if you've got any unclaimed parcels, I've had to take off your hands. Oh. Okay, random.
All in a day's work, Gav.
Oh, silver locket. I just stole someone's silver locket that was getting delivered. What? Anyway, Smythe says, if this letter finds you well, then it means that Director Hubbardson hasn't killed you. Congratulations on your continued survival. This guy. For your next initiative, you'll go to the London Aquarium, B2 observation room. Someone or something has been transmitting data from the Angel lab there. Incomprehensible though it is, the very existence of such an unauthorized transmission presents a security risk that must be dealt with. The laboratory should be perfectly safe for someone of your skills. We've already been in there. It was just filled with Mirelurks. It was shut down years ago after an incident that resulted in the tragic loss of cerebral acids. But in case it's not, we have to include some munitions earmarked for animal extermination. Do see that put to good use. Good regards, Smythe. Okay. A zap gun. With 100 fusion cells. Okay. Again, not really something I'm too concerned about. I mean, I guess we'll, look into doing this. I don't see why not. Not even, there we go. Couldn't even target though. Fusion could target it. Being over 9,000. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Thank you, bro. I'll get that flex up on for you in a second. Oh, fuck me. Bruh. Yeah, so I mean, obviously all the my lyrics will have bro, it's getting to that point, isn't it? There's so much. You get this on Fallout and Sky, on Bethesda games, generally speaking, where they the further you get into the game, the longer you get your save file gets. It's like there's more data for the game to load and remember and keep loading up. 87th flex for Fusion there. Fucking hell, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That it is more prone to crash more often. It seems to me that Fallout London has been pretty good overall, but I don't know if it's just we're pushing the limits of the game. Our save file is now like 120 plus hours at this point, more than a little over. And the game's like everywhere we've been, everything we've done, it's almost like it's struggling slightly. Mostly with fast travel, right? Or not fast travel specifically, but like loading into the London itself. So obviously that includes fast travel. But like I say, last crash we had was on Wednesday when we just exited the ship and it crashed. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little frustrating. But at this point in the game, we're so close to the end that I feel it's we've got to force our way through, right, one or another. I mean, unless you get like multiple crashes in a row. Like if it crashes again as we get into the game, like right away.
System malfunction. Emergency decontamination in effect.
I'll save when we get outside just in case. But yeah, if you get multiple back-to-back crashes, that would piss me off and make me not want to finish the game, honestly. God damn it. Oh. You sneaky fuck. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'll speak to this courier again. Get that stuff and then save it again before I try fast travel. Yeah, fair enough for Fusion. Fuck me, bro. I'll be going to bed. I'll be falling asleep right here in a moment. I won't be. I'll stay up to my usual time. Just I don't know what it is. It's multiple things. All collectively having an effect on me.
Delivery for you, Wayfarer.
I like that everyone calls him Wayfarers like that's his name now.
All in a day's work, Gav.
Cool. I don't need, unless I'm forced to go swimming, which I hope I'm not. I don't need the hazmat suit on now. Oh, I don't want to do on Mountbattens. Okay, another save. We don't have too much longer left today, so I'm gonna just, if we can get over to the aquarium, go in there and presumably just kill some fireworks, and then that will be that. I will push Smythe's quest line here until such point that it says that I can no longer join the Camelot or the fifth column. I'm not sure which one I want to go for at the minute. Because I assume there is a point where you can't then do those. And it could also work the other way. If I go and join Camelot, stop me joining the fifth column. Doesn't mean I'm stopping doing this stuff for Smythe, but anytime there's a point of no return in one of these games, I like to put it off for as long as possible while there are other potential options. Okay, we made it here. Oh, my days. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Heather. Oh, maybe bounce back around, right? You could, like, join Camelot, and then later on, there's an opportunity to switch to the fifth column or something like that. I don't know. That kind of thing, maybe. I feel bad for these guys almost. Yeah, definitely, we came in here, there's definitely the vibe that there was an area we were not able to get to. Get up there, bro. Lower levels, okay. Yeah, because we've already done this location, I'm not going to hunt around like I usually do. Let's go straight to the point. And there's a little ratty around here, isn't it? It's not too severe. Ah, yeah, of course, we literally found this, didn't we? I was like, oh, this is curious, an angel thing. Now we know. Oh, cannot use this one in combat, okay. Certainly from that mile I got on for some mysterious. Yeah, we still don't have the explanation of why we can open these. Which can only
commencing scan.
A lot of it
Unlocking.
A lot of it would tie in with the
complete.
Concept of that maybe we're a clone of Smythe. That's where we can get into this stuff. I don't know, we'll see. Right, okay. Source of the transmission data. Get to it. Okay, not too ratty, but I'll pop a Rad-X. We're going down here, but let's keep looking around. A dead end. This looks hopeful. Oh, that's not where we came in, is it? No. Curious. That door's chained on the other side. I guess we went down there then. Okay. Now this doesn't seem to be part of the aquarium, does it? This is like some other underground building that's nearby. This gun is so goddamn good for ghouls. I mean, it's good for everything you find. It's not a thing it's not good for, but specifically, I don't know, it seems very good for them. It feels like maybe because it's squishy and... I don't know. That's just my imagination. Just my perception of it. Well, there clearly was some kind of facility down here. We've got like a washing room. It's kind of barracks there. Computer room there. TV room. Lounge. Kitchen. Oh, whatever. I can't think of anything much grosser than like shepherd's pie in a fucking tin. Shepherd's pie is amazing, but in a tin. I mean, what are we doing at that point, bro? Hello. Toilets. Let's go. So I assume this must be in some kind of military installation here. People staying here for an extended period of time. Doing something. Are we doing Mylark research or something? Oh shit. Okay, it's a bit ratty over there. I'm not gonna go swimming in down there. I'm sure. Oh. Looks like there might be something down there. There's some fucking radioactive shit around here. That's for sure. Door there. Oh, maintenance. That requires key. There's some stairs going up. Okay, let me try this door here first. Oh. It's a Mylark queen? No, it's not a queen, is it? It's just a giant Mylark. Interesting. Okay, before we go and talk to it, There's been some wacky research here or something, isn't there? Let me just try heading upstairs first. It doesn't look there's much of an upstairs, does it? Okay, there isn't an upstairs. Oh wait, hang on. Ah, okay, that's the chain door we found earlier. Okay. Right, okay. There's some very wacky experiment. Calcutta's terminal. Surgical trial. Grafting techniques of human neural tissue into crustacean exoskeleton. Sorry, so this giant Mirelurk has got the mind of a human. This is what it's saying. That's what they're getting to. Ranging from singing to playing chess. Can engage in conversation across many topics. Weather, car traffic, and the philosophical ramifications of free will. He must not be freed or addressed by his chosen name of Reggie under any circumstances. Okay, well, I mean, we're just to report. So obviously, this must be like an old lab of Mr. Smythe's, but he lost track with it and doesn't know too much about it.
Hello there. Nice to finally see a living human face.
Hello?
We'll just stand there and not say anything. The chap gets self-conscious.
Lol. Sorry, I was just surprised.
No worries, mate.
Lol.
My name's Reggie. Or Subject 822 if you've read my files. What's your name?
I don't see there's any harm in calling him... telling him the truth. They call me the Wayfarer. I'm the Queen of England. He'll be like, no, you're not. Sorry, I can't get past this whole talking crab thing. I told him, I guess. You said... The thing said, just don't call him Reggie and don't free him. But they didn't say why. I guess that's just literally... the scientists, you know, thoughts on it. Don't call him Reggie because he, you know, they don't want to humanize him, right? The scientists. He's just a literally test subject number, whatever. And presumably don't make sure he never gets free because one, they'll lose their valuable research data or research subject. And two, because they fear that it could be super dangerous, potentially to them, because he feels like, well, I've got free will, and now I'm the prisoner and slave of these scientists here, so he wants revenge. And I mean, it could be dangerous, but it's not like he's going to be more dangerous than a queen, like physically, is he? He could be dangerous because he's kind of large and dangerous, and also he has a human intellect. Look, it's nothing that a fucking blast from my launcher ain't gonna deal with, is it?
Pleased to meet you. Truly.
Okay. You're the one who's been transmitting data?
Yep. See that panel over there? It links up to the central computers.
Okay.
I was able to figure out how to get it to send out a signal to the outside world.
And that's why I'm here. Mr. Smythe found it. How? Congratulations, word. Not bad for a freaky crab monster? Yeah, tell me how.
Through the power of interpretive dance.
This is being sarcastic?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I hacked it with my claws and mandibles. Not the best tools for the job, but patience saw it through.
Okay, so he's clever enough to hack terminals. Is there a reason you're like this? Well, your son is fucked with him.
I'm glad you asked. See that corpse over there? Yeah. The one that looks like flayed giblets. That's Professor Mina Carpenter.
I think it means giblets, but whatever.
She's the one who made me like this. After a few hundred casualties.
Okay. Wow, that's brilliant. That's terrible. Are you okay? Like Frankenstein and his monster. So you're an abomination of science, yeah. Oh.
Thanks.
Sorry, my controller was having a moment there. I didn't mean to click that one.
No. You know what they say. 822nd times the charm. There was a lot of trial and error.
Yeah, we were having a little look at it earlier.
I think it's about time I asked. I know we just met, but can you do me a favor?
Well, I'll say sure, as in what is the favor?
Ever since I watched Professor Carpenter die, I've been stuck in this tank. And it's fine. I get my food automatically, and this little robot fellow cleans up my leavings. But it's so boring. I want to go outside, swim in the Thames, feel the sun on my shell, see the world in all its irradiated beauty. Will you help me?
Maybe. Let me think about
it. Okay. Take your time. Like I'll be going anywhere for the next 1,000 years.
Interesting. At least for now, we're going along with what Smythe wants. So I guess I would need to report to him and see what he thinks is a good idea. Which what in this situation, what he wants. He might be like, "Oh my god, this is incredible! Please let that Myla go free right now." Or he'd be like, "Make sure you don't let that thing go free under any circumstances," or what? I don't know. Let me save it and talk to him.
Ahoy, hoy, Wayfarer.
Ahoy, hoy.
I trust everything is under control, and this is merely a courtesy call.
No. I'm just gonna, tell him. Talking crab.
I see. So one of the good professor's pets survived. Euthanize it.
Oh. What? Why?
Professor Carcarter's research was highly unstable.
Yet you signed off
The
on it.
very existence of Subject 822 presents a security risk. Eliminating risk is why you're here. Everything in that lab must be destroyed. Were any scrap of evidence to be removed from that lab, the results would be catastrophic. It is for this reason every Angel lab is equipped with a self-destruct mechanism. Once it's activated, I would suggest making a quick exit.
Don't have to tell me twice. Wait, how do I do that? What about Reggie? I'll ask how I do
It's
it.
done.
First.
Don't get incinerated
Oh
on the
shit.
way out.
Oh. Can I let him out first? Cancel this. Oh, cancel it. Yeah, fuck you, bro. He's like he's a fucking crazy man. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on and off at will. So yeah, as soon as I tell Smythe, he's like, no, that thing must be destroyed. And to the point where he's like, yes, I'm going to do a self-destruction sequence, 90 seconds. I recommend you get out. I hate Smythe so much. I think we should let Reggie out. But just based on that. Just based on Smythe not liking it. And if Reggie starts shit with me,
will you help me after all?
I will fucking kill him. Yeah, alright, why not?
Really? Thank you. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Freedom at last. You can switch off the containment protocol at Professor Carpenter's terminal. Then if you spin the valve in the maintenance room, the Thames outflow pipe will open and I'll be free. Simple, right? If there are any other test subjects lurking about, probably best just to terminate them.
Yeah, I've already terminated a bunch.
Mad bunch they are. Too aggressive to be reasoned with. Anyway, good luck.
Right, okay, I mean, I guess we'll let him out. Like I say, if he starts shit with me, if he attacks me, he's like, haha, you fell for it. Die. I'll be like, I've got a rocket going straight in your face, buddy. Yeah, I don't see why we don't let him out. I guess I can maybe still initiate the self-destruct sequence after the fact and blow up the lab anyway. Spin the maintenance valve to free Reggie. Okay, where's that? Through here somewhere, I guess. Oh. I need the maintenance key, though. There's nothing to suggest where that might be. Have I just missed it? Because it's like meant to be like hanging around somewhere. On this body. Yep. Okay. Reggie, you don't... Okay. Reggie won't speak to us anymore. That's fine. Huh. Wonder if I've...
Ahoy, hoy, wayfarer.
Oh.
I trust everything is under control. Ahoy, hoy, wayfarer.
Oh.
I trust everything is under control, and this is merely a courtesy call.
End of conversation. Okay. I don't know if... Well, that got left in there. So I need to get into maintenance here, but I need a key, maintenance key, aquarium maintenance key. So I guess I need to go hunting for that. I'm gonna try swimming down here. I don't think that's a good idea, but oh, unless I'm meant to get into maintenance. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm glad I checked that. Legendary Flamer. Oh, why have we got another one of these? I don't know. Increase the amount of damage, the more withdrawal effects you're suffering from. I think you want to be like a flamethrower wielding junkie. Oh, okay, you cannot blow the place up after the fact. Okay. Alright, we've freed Reggie. Oh, has he gone upstairs already? Oh, he's over there. I know. Bye-bye. Oh. I have to swim my way out, do I? Oh, no, okay. That's where I originally went down, wasn't it? So, I wonder what the consequence of this will be with Reggie being free now, whether I'll regret that or actually be cool for me. And see what, yeah, leave the aquarium, see what Mr. fucking Smythe says about it. He's like, how dare you defy me? That might be the end of the doing stuff for him. He's like, fuck it, I've had enough of you, mate. You're done. Get out of it. I would think that, we should be able to, it's hard to know exactly what Mr. Smythe knows and doesn't know, but we could cancel the self-destruct sequence, free Reggie, and then restart it. So Mr. Smythe's like none the wiser. So he let Reggie escape, but the place still gets blown up, and he's like, "Oh, good job." If this was Fallout New Vegas, definitely that would be an option. But oh, it's the barnacles on the wall, was it? Ever, sorry. That's why the rads were there. Okay. Barnacle spraying rads. Or, sorry, rad spraying barnacles. Interesting. And to the telephone. He ain't gonna be happy, is he? He's gonna, "What you do now?" Oh. Oh. Wow, okay, it gives me a little point of no return thing there. Answering this telephone will irreversibly sever all ties with other major factions, and I assume it says major factions. All it really means is is Camelot and the Fifth Column, I assume. Your allegiance will be absolute, and alternate paths will forever be closed. Really? Ignore for now. Let me just do a save. I'll answer it to see what he says. I'm not going to go along with Mr. Smythe.
Excellent work. The aquarium is unrecoverable, or so the pigeons tell me.
The pigeons lied to you, mate.
Freeing that crustacean was cataclysmic disobedience of orders. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, Iggy knows about that.
But causing the lab to flood was a nice touch. Much more inconspicuous.
Oh, right, okay. So he's annoyed that we freed Reggie, but flooding the lab, he's like, "Oh, actually, that's better than blowing it up."
You're beginning to show promise.
Oh, right, he literally doesn't care about Reggie.
But this next task will be the true test of your abilities. 2 names. 2 people I want killed.
Arthur and Eve.
When it comes to the method of execution, the more discreet, the better. I don't want you storming in like a thug. The circumstances surrounding these individuals' deaths should be somewhat of a mystery. The first name is Eve Varney, leader of the Fifth Column.
Yeah, clearly.
Speak to her half-brother, Horatio Whitehouse, in the tavern beneath the Fifth Column headquarters.
Oh, Horatio's trying to get her killed. His own sister.
The second name is Arthur, leader of Camelot.
Ozymandias.
Speak to Dr. James North, an angel director in Westminster. He will brief you on how to best carry out Arthur's assassination.
Wow.
Meet him at the pub on Victoria Street. He'll no doubt be giving one of his lectures.
Oh.
Do you have any queries? It will be a while before we speak again.
Why didn't you take out the leaders? Why don't I just storm in and shoot them? Why did Horatio help kill his sister? Okay, why only the leaders? Makes
Camelot
sense.
and the Fifth Column are in their infancy, propped up by figureheads. Only recently have they even begun
I'm not
to
going to do
become
any of this, but...
Take these figureheads out of the equation now, and their grand vision goes with them. Those who remain are left to pick up the pieces. We can focus on our goals. The rest can be dealt with at a later juncture.
Okay, and why can't I just storm in and
If you
kill
want
them?
a target on your back, by all means.
I don't give a shit. I'll kill everybody.
But I warn you, if you compromise Angel, it won't be Camelot or the Fifth Column you'll have to look over your
He's so
shoulder.
slimy. Well, yeah, what's going on with Horatio and his sister?
Sister, and all the baggage that goes
okay.
along with that. I'm sure he'll bore you with the details when you speak to him.
Lol. I mean, Eve doesn't... It seems like a bit of a bitch, but Arthur's a good guy, from as far as I can tell. I'm ready. Be seeing you. They changed it from mind the gap to be seeing you. Yeah. Okay. Now let me just see if it pops up with... Ah, weird. I still have them marked as being options to pursue. Huh. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that that message popped up saying, by answering this phone call, you, regardless of whatever else appear, the impression I get is regardless of whatever else appears in our quest log, we are committed. We are essentially tied into working for Mr. Smythe and whatever that entails. He promised us answers, but who knows? I don't know. And the reason I assume these are not cut off, although they're tied to each other, for example, I could go and meet Arthur and speak to him and join Camelot and even do stuff for Camelot, but it doesn't, they'll get to a point where it's a roadblock. And we are still committed to assassinating him because we've now agreed to work with Mr. Smythe. That's what it seems like to me. So I guess the way I would want to go at it now is not keep this save. You know, we'll load it up just before that conversation, before we accept these two quests to assassinate Arthur and Eve. Basically pick between the fifth column and Camelot. I said Heather can decide if she wants to see us to do one of these two. I guess from my point of view, if I was playing it on my own, I really don't like Eve, what little we've seen of her. Whereas I actually like Arthur, and their Camelot's philosophy seems far more sound. I mentioned the other day, like, if Fallout London was real, and I was a person who lived in there, Wastelander who lived there, one thing is that I'd probably just be a scav trying to survive on my own, probably, or with friends. But if I was, like, invested in the political situation in the city, yeah, fuck the gentry, and fuck the fifth column, and fuck all the other little shitty little gangs as well. Camelot are actually trying to make a better future for the city. That's my interpretation, anyway. They're boring. Is that in reference to the fifth column, Heather? Or is that in reference to Camelot? So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Camelot are boring. Okay. Well, Heather, I honestly said you can decide. Because you're the viewer who is most invested in this playthrough. As me, as the player. I know you said to me, like, you know, I should just do whatever I want. I'm not exactly sure what I would do if I was playing this on my own, because we've played it as a streaming game, if that makes sense. So I mean, I'm happy for you, literally, for you to decide how we finish up the game, Heather. And if you really don't want to say, or you really don't care, then I guess I'll have a think about it. But so the dogs themselves are okay. Well, do you want us to go with doing the fifth column and say fuck Camelot? Like I say, even though I don't particularly like Eve, I don't. It's not like liking things. I'm not playing the game in that fashion. I'm just trying to complete as much of the game and see as much of it as possible. I have no problems with going fifth column if that's something that you would like to see, Heather. So you've already seen other people do Camelot and you felt it was boring? Well, fair enough. Or well, that's the thing. If it ties in, I would go with the Syndicate as well anyway. But if you can't do both, I don't know. Okay. But I assume, obviously, if I do these, then I can't... Then obviously... Well, obviously, I can't do... Yeah, I wonder if like you could join the fifth column after you've assassinated Arthur. I wonder. Everyone goes for the good guys Camelot. Yeah, yeah. They are the good guys, and that's a good reason to go for them, but... also... Yeah, whatever, right? Okay. I'll save it just with that phone call. Yeah, so we'll keep those saves there. Let me clear out our save list. We'll leave it there for today. I guess I'll ponder it over the weekend. But yeah, I think we'll go for that then, Heather. It'll be interesting for me as well. Here's the thing, I can imagine how Camelot would pan out as well. So I think at this point I will we'll wait to hear from Sebastian. Okay, that looks good. We'll leave it there. They get in the way constantly. They're like, we're knights fighting against the gentry. And you're like, get the fuck out of my way. I suppose we could just kill them all. I could just start slinging my fucking rocket launcher around and just blasting them all. But I don't care. And you say you've also seen people complete it as doing Mr. Smythe stuff. Which seems at that point, they walk around with drawn bows without actually firing them. That sounds about right. Or regardless of firing them. Right, okay, so you haven't seen the fifth column. I think that's probably what we'll go for then. I assume the stuff between the Vagabonds and the Isle of Dogs is kind of like on the sidelines. You either help the Vagabonds or you help the Isle of Dogs. And then that kind of wraps itself up and doesn't really impact which of the three mains you choose, being fifth column, Camelot, or Mr. Smythe. That's true, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. That John, is it? The guy wearing the mask can join as a companion. I'm going to hang out with him for a little bit and see what he's like. Yeah. All right, let's do it then, Heather. It's decided. We'll do fifth column, and I'll try to wrap up what is going on with the Vagabonds as well, in favour of the dogs. Okay, so you get a Camelot companion who is just an Atkins robot that doesn't help. I guess he doesn't have a perk because he doesn't have a personality, right? He's just a fucking robot. He just goes around with you. Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's kind of a shame, but it's fair. All right, we'll do that. I will remember this phone conversation with Mr. Smythe in the fact of, I wonder if we could do the quest to, like, say, assassinate Arthur. Obviously, we can't assassinate Eve because we're going to be finishing the game in her favour. But I feel like you probably won't be able to, just because that pop-up message saying, if you answer this phone call, you're committing to Mr. Smythe till the end of the game. Regardless of what the quest log says, I think we have to assume that that's correct. Having said that, though, if we go all in with Eve, I assume at some point she's going to say, yeah, we need to go and kill Arthur, the leader of Camelot, anyway. And presumably, she'll also say, yeah, we need to hunt down this Mr. Smythe character. Which is, I would assume, that's the one thing I most want to do in the game, is find out about Mr. Smythe. And I feel like doing as he tells me isn't actually going to end up in my favour in that regard. Right? Because he's full of shit. But anyway, guys, we'll leave it there today. Thank you for being here. It's been fun. Thank you, Fusion, for the raid. We'll have a good weekend, everybody. I will be appearing on Scotty's channel 7 PM my time. for. He's got loads of guests on and audio dramas and whatever, all the rest of it. So you know, if you're not people are like hanging around, not doing anything, feel free to be there and stop in and say hello, see what's going on. Otherwise, I'll return on Monday, and we shall have a proper full longer stream of Fallout London, and we'll try and push it and see what we can do. Yeah, exciting times. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I can look things up after the fact, but I won't look story or lore things up until we complete the game. Anyway, take care, Heather. Everyone else, have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, if not before. Bye-bye.